Howdy, howdy. It's been a while. This is video number 2 on this channel. Um, the other 800 or so videos have been removed for pretty good reasons. It is now the spring of 2025, and a lot has changed within our country and also in our automobile industry. I've been following along with all the same YouTube channels that I've had for the last 4 to 5 years. And there are some that still present credible information, and other ones that are literally leading people down the rabbit hole into destruction. In the last video, I mentioned the karma that happened to some of the opposition or individuals within the performance industry and things that are coming their way. Not only were they addressed with floods and so on and so forth, they also had to deal with snow in portions of this country that have not seen snow in years. So again, it's going to be a changing time leading forward. And one of the channels that they had mentioned me in the past or used some of my content, Uncle Tony's Garage, recently shared a live video, and during that, Tony DeFaro mentioned some of the economic impacts that we can predict from our history. Yes, time repeats itself, and normally it was over about a 20-year period. That area of change is going to be much more drastic with this new Trump administration. Okay, now we can tell what's going to basically happen for the next 4 years, but we do not know necessarily what's going to happen beyond that. The automotive industry is going to receive a lot of scrutiny, whether that's your newer vehicles trying to transition into the electric vehicle phases. The computer technology, AI technology has been introduced into America on a much larger scale, to all the different tracks involved with automobile racing that might be closing down. Some of them are being purchased and repurposed for additional racing hobbyists. Now with that, you have to be careful. Once again, I can point out many individuals that have used YouTube to promote their own products, to basically fund their living, and have made a mockery of it. Individuals that have collected money from their viewers only to support their homes when that money was supposed to be going to nonprofit organizations. The amount of advertising and product reviews that are on YouTube right now, they're all starting to get called out. The channels that are given free devices saying, hey, give me a review on this and review on that, they're starting to get called out on stuff for the actual quality. The Chinese manufacturing that has infiltrated our country is being identified, and people are starting to wake up and move away from it. American manufacturing will be something that has to come back to the United States. But it takes the individuals that actually know how things work to share that information with the younger generations and provide that life experience, or we're doomed. Now, I'm sure all of you are following along with some of the promoters of the automobile performance industry, whether it be brand new Dodge Demons to crate engine shootouts and dyno mules. It's nothing new. Even with the most recent technology, they are not accomplishing what individuals did 20, even 30, 40 years ago. So you have to question yourself, what did the engineers of the automobiles of the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, how did they know to design things without the technology we have access to today? There was basically no such thing as flow benches and so on and so forth. It was all calculated by engineers drawing things out on a blueprint. And it was their experience within testing and research that brought them to the final design released to the public. Even into our professional automobile motorsports, whether it be NASCAR, Formula One, Trans Am, they are under a lot of scrutiny right now. Our entire professional sports in the United States is under scrutiny right now. Whether you're in the NBA, Major League Baseball, or football, you are seeing the mass amounts of the population call it out, saying that it's fixed, that the winners are already presumed before the games even start. It's entertainment, folks. And what we've figured out over the last couple of years is that entertainment, especially those and that devices coming out of, say, Hollywood or Disney World, they're being called out by the population. Society is changing. You can either adapt and overcome, or you can be intelligent enough to create the change. I do not believe the majority of the performance industry is ready to tackle that. So to the naysayers of this channel and individuals that have treated me like crap in the past, karma's headed your way. I enjoy seeing that. For those of you that liked watching the content on this channel, I appreciate the support. But things are going to change and things are going to get worse before they ever have a chance of getting better. You need to call the individuals out promoting and trying to sell products at your expense. If that product was sold under an American manufacturer for half the cost of what it is today, you know exactly who's trying to rip you off. Individuals that receive product from the main manufacturer, put a few hours of work in it, and are charging you 4 or 5 times more than what the original price is, they're ripping you off. So again, be careful who you're associating with, who you're sharing your hobbies with, because the people you surround yourself with determine who you are as a person. I'm very glad I'm not associating with the same group of people that I used to. It's worth thinking about. Have a good one.